Welcome to Full Contact Marriage. I'm Scott. This is my wife Stephanie, and we're going to talk about some important stuff going on in sports.
Yes.
I guess we should maybe start with a baseball game that happened last night. Did you hear something about that?
I think the Cubs won.
Did the Cubs win?
I think they did.
I thought for sure they were going to blow that game. When the guy went and bunted with 2 strikes against him, and the runner 90 feet away, and the guy was like 3 for 4 on the night, and you make him bunt. I don't get it.
Yeah, it was a weird coaching call.
So
He was pretty mad, though.
yeah, he was really upset because the coach told him to do it, and he followed orders, which he was supposed to do. Luckily, they won, which makes everybody happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for LeBron.
Yeah, well,
LeBron's pretty upset. I think.
LeBron cries all the time, so I'm not too worried about him. We've been asked to talk about the Subban trade and who we feel has gotten the better end of the deal.
I still think that Nashville got the better end of that deal. Shea Weber is a great player, but he's also a lot older than Subban. I think that the Nashville Predators are going to have Subban for a lot longer than the Montreal Canadiens are going to have Shea Weber. I think it's great for the Canadiens that they're going to have somebody who is such a great presence on the team and will be able to help out their younger players. But overall, I think that Subban is such a personality and such a good player that, I mean, I wouldn't want to play against him, but I would absolutely. He's one of those people I would just want on my team.
There was a lot of talk about the Weber coming out this year and having like 6 points in 6 games, and the Canadiens were 6-0-1 with Weber, and everybody's making a big deal. Got to keep in mind they were 9-0 with Subban, so there's some big shoes to fill there as a team. I think both teams win in that deal. I know it's not really picking a side, but Subban's a younger player. He brings more energy to a team that needs energy. They need that offensive defenseman. Montreal picks up a heavier shot on the back end. Little bigger guy. I think Weber's a bit bigger.
Just a touch.
Yeah, so I really think it works out best for both teams. I think the winner of that is got to be Nashville for the long-term team they can build around him. Weber's going to play
Couple
more seasons, and then he's going to start going downhill. He's just not going to be fast enough. When you have guys like McDavid and Matthews coming into the game, they're just such strong skaters. You can't play defenses like Chelios for 45 years. It's just not going to happen in the modern era of the
Well,
NHL.
you can. He's only going to play 5 minutes a game, and I don't think that's what he wants to do either. So
Yes, time will tell on that one. Montreal's doing well. Nashville's got a pretty good team too, so
I think one of the big winners of that is actually Subban. He made I believe the single largest personal donation in Montreal history to the Children's Hospital, and his team didn't even nominate him for the award that goes along with that in the NHL. I think that he was definitely underappreciated on the Montreal team. So I hope that with his new team that they can appreciate some of the stuff that he does, because he obviously does a lot and cares a lot about the community.
I also think too, for a team that wants to go further than they've gone before, Subban's a good guy in a dressing room to keep people loose when you're in stressful situations. Look at him at the All-Star game. He made fun of Yager, right? And Yager was fine with us. Just the kind of guy that he is. He can do things that other people maybe couldn't get away with in the league in a good way. Right. CHL is going through some stuff right now, the Canadian Hockey League, with paying players. I believe a class action suit's been filed, and for players to be paid minimum wage to play in games. I don't see why they wouldn't.
I can't believe they don't pay other players more already.
At all.
But they get a per diem, and they make like $50 a week. But
yeah.
No, it's shocking that they don't get paid more or anything.
If you think about the amount of time that players spend on the ice, practices, off the ice workouts, it's a full-time job for these kids, and they're going to school. It would be nice if we could give them something, even if it's a weekly pay. If it was a standard,
more than $50.
that's more than $50, right? Give them something that they can live off of, right? Well, that's it for us on Full Contact Marriage. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and we'll see you guys next week.